Hey, what's up? Another video response. I agree with you on this. I hope like I can't remember last time I hoped for something in the WWE more than this. Like I hope to God it is Sting that is coming. You know, I can't think of any other wrestler in the world that would bring so much hype and so much shock value and so much, good things to the WWE than Sting right now. Um, and I mean, look at the past couple weeks. Uh, we got Booker T back, even though he's on commentary, which I think is awesome. People have been shooting that down, like, oh, he's he's just doing commentary, blah blah. That sucks. That's awesome, dude. Like, if you get him last week, his first week, he kind of seemed like maybe he wasn't into it, and maybe he needs to settle into it for a little bit, because he's not used to being a commentator, which I understand. Anytime you aren't used to a job, you have to get into it, and then your personality will come out. And I think he just needs a little bit of time. SmackDown was kind of boring with him the first week. I was expecting a little bit more, but anyway. And then at WrestleMania, or not WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, you also had the return of Diesel. That was big. And while he may not wrestle again, I wanted to, but I don't know. It was a big shock. So, I mean, I think they need to keep it going well, not keep it going, but keep going a little bit and, have Sting come. And it would be great. I mean, Sting is one of the biggest wrestling superstars in the whole world. It's like, you could see, let's take like Hulk Hogan, for example. See Hulkamania written on the wall. Everyone knows what that is. You see a picture of Hulk Hogan. Everybody knows who that is. With Sting, you just have to see like the face paint like painted on a wall, and you know who that is. You know what I mean? It takes years for somebody to really get to that recognition, and I think he's paid his dues so much that it's kind of weird seeing. And I understand why they're doing this. Why some legends are going to TNA, to kind of help that company, because it is a good company. But it's just weird seeing them in the Impact Zone, just a small, relatively small, like arena. Not even an arena. It's like a building. It's just weird seeing these huge superstars there. Like, he definitely deserves to perform at this point in his career, like towards the end of his career. I'm not saying he's gonna retire soon, but I mean, I think he could go a couple more years. But at this point in his career, he definitely deserves to perform at like WrestleMania 27 in front of thousands of fans. And I think the WWE fans deserve to see that. We pay our hard-earned money, to go to these pay-per-views, to go to these shows, hell, to even go to house shows, to, buy merchandise, whether it be at the shows or on WWEshop.com, or, buying the video games, hell, watching Raw on TV and SmackDown and NXT and all those, because we're still paying for that. We still get a cable bill. So we pay for all this stuff, and we support the WWE so much. And I'm not saying that they don't give us what we like. They definitely do. But to get a huge superstar like Sting would be a huge give back to the WWE universe. Everyone would love that. And as for Undertaker versus Sting, I think that would be one of the greatest matches in WWE history. Um, that would be amazing. Obviously, you have to somehow build it up into the storyline somehow, because I mean, even with a huge superstar like Sting and Undertaker, you can't just throw them into a match one night. It wouldn't make sense. But I definitely think that would be great. And as for people saying it's Undertaker after the song by Johnny Cash, I understand what you were saying. If you were Vince McMahon, or if I was Vince McMahon, I would definitely want to kind of throw off the fans, get them starting to think that it's Undertaker, and then have it be Sting or something like that. Um, Definitely. That would, I think that would bring more people to the brand than anything else, because if you just do a video and people start to expect it, I think that's kind of boring. You kind of want to throw them off a little bit. And the reason that I think it's not Undertaker, or I don't want it to be Undertaker, is because at this point in Undertaker's career in the WWE, I don't think he, and people have said this too, he doesn't need these, returning videos or anything like that. His returns in general are epic enough to where he doesn't need returns in such and such a date. His returns are big enough that it's enough of a shock factor that you don't need that build up. But yeah, so anyway, I'm kind of rambling now, but I really hope it's Sting. If it's not, I'm going to be so disappointed. Not that Undertaker returning isn't good, it is, but I think Sting in the WWE at this point would be great for the business, for the company, considering it's kind of been going downhill. Well, I don't want to say going downhill, but it's been rocky the past couple months, especially in this stupid PG era. I don't know, but definitely we'll have to see, and cross our fingers, I guess. All right, I'll see you.